Joe Louis versus Max Schmelling, a fight of the century. Joe Louis is a boxer from Alabama. Max Schmelling was a German from Germany. Max had previously won the heavyweight championship title of the world because he had got hit in the nuts. It was a very controversial decision. These two have fought before. Max Schmelling came out victorious because Joe did not train. Hitler did not advertise this first fight in Germany because he was under the impression that Max Schmelling would lose to Joe Louis. Max knocked out Joe Louis. Now we're here at the Yankee Stadium, and Hitler is advertising this fight right here, right now. These two are bitter enemies. The heroic black man fighting for freedom versus the supremacist white Nazi.
So we're gonna have a nice clean match here. Let's go over some rules real quick. No hitting below the belt, holding, tripping, kicking, headbutt, wrestle, bite, spit on, none of that. You cannot hit with your head, shoulder, forearm, elbow. No hitting with an open glove or the inside of the glove, the wrist, the backhand, or the side of the hand. You cannot punch your opponent in the back of the head. None of that here, only clean hits. And you cannot throw a punch while holding on the ropes to gain leverage. All right, let's get this started.
Max swing around him. Joe Louis left pick with two straight lefts to the chin. Both of them right, but as the men clinch, Joe Louis tries to get over two hard lefts, and Max ties him up in the breakaway clean. On the far side of the ring now, Max with his back to the rope, and Louis hooks a left to Max's head quickly, and shoots over a hard right to Max's head. Louis, a left to Max's jaw, a right to his head. Max shoots a hard right to Louis. Louis with the old 1-2. The first the left and then the right. He's landed more blows in this one round than he landed in any 5 rounds of the other fight. And there, Max Schmelling caught him with his guard down and tossed that right hand to Louis's jaw. But Louis was going away with the punch at the time. Now Max is backing away against the ropes. Louis is following him and watching for that chance. He is crowding Schmelling. Schmelling is not sitting around very much, but his face is already marked. And they stepped into a fast clinch, and at close range, Louis fights desperately to bring up a left to the jaw and a right to the body. And coming out of that clinch, he got over a hard right and then stabbed Max with a good straight left jab, and Max backed away and missed the right. Louis then cracked him with 2 straight lefts to the face and brought over that hard right to the head, high on the temple, and Max tied him up to the clinch and broke ground. Is back against the ropes again there, not too close to the ropes. Louis out, and Louis missed with a left swing, but in close, brought up a hard right overcut and a right to the jaw, and again a right to the body, a left hook, a right to the head, a left with 2 straight lefts to the face, and brought over that hard right to the head, high on the temple, and Max tied him up to the clinch and broke ground. Is back against the ropes again there, not too close to the ropes. Louis out, and Louis missed with a left swing, but in close, brought up a hard right overcut and a right to the jaw, and again a right to the body, a left hook, a right to the head, a left to the head, a right. Schmelling is going down, but he held to his feet, held to the rope, looked to his corner in helplessness, and Schmelling is down. Schmelling is down. The count is 4. And he's up, and Louis, right and left to the head, a left to the jaw, a right to the head, and Donovan is watching carefully. Louis measured him, right to the body, a left hook to the jaw, and Schmelling is down. The count is 5, 6, 7, 8. The men are in the ring. The fight is over on a technical knockout. Max Schmelling is beaten